Welcome to the Fiery Pro Server and Fiery XF technical overview of the new media size correction feature that we are introducing in version 6.5. Now, post-treatment such as steaming, washing, and drying can cause a change in the dimensions of your fabric. Typically, the fabric shrinks after the post-treatment, but in some cases, the fabric may also be a bit larger due to tensioning. This problem requires the ability to modify the printed dimensions so that the final fabric achieves the original pattern size. The new media size correction feature found in Fiery Pro Server and Fiery XF version 6.5 addresses this problem. Implemented as media size correction, it will be found in a new pane called Media Correction, which is part of the Media tab located on the Output device or on a per job basis on the Output tab in the Job Explorer when you're connected to an EFI, ViewTech FabReview, or an EFI Reggiani printer. Also, the media size settings have been moved to a separate pane. The previous feature, Media Size Correction, has been renamed Media Feed Adjustment, which is still used to ensure that the media input length matches the output length in order to correct for horizontal banding. The new feature, Media Size Correction, will be found directly above the Media Feed Adjustment pane. And here's how it works. Here we have a file that has been imported into the 6.5 interface. The file is 10 centimeters square. Here we show the job on the media after post-treatment, where the media has shrunk, as it is displayed in the preview window in version 6.5. Now this means that the Fiery XF preview matches or shows the final result after post-treatment. As a result, the job still measures 10 centimeters square and could be step and repeated across the actual media dimension, which is also displayed in the post-treatment size. Now, when the file is output, the image is scaled up in this example to be printed on the non-post-treated and non-shrunken media, so that after post-processing, where both the media and the job have shrunk, the final dimensions of the job will be our required 10 centimeters square. To accomplish this, all you need to do is enter the final dimensions that you measure from a test file into the media size correction pane. Your Fiery system will take care of the rest. And again, a key feature is that the preview of your job in Job Explorer always displays the media and the job in the accurate post-process size. To help you with your setup, we have included a new test file in version 6.5. The file is named ruler_1m.pdf and can be found in the samples folder within the Fiery XF client folder. The instructions on how to use the test file are printed in the upper left-hand area of the file itself. Print the file, post-treat it, and enter the measured dimensions into the media correction pane located on the Media tab for your output device, and your Fiery Pro Server or Fiery XF system will take care of the rest. Additional features include the post-treatment media dimension being displayed both in the Job Explorer and on the media size pane, a visual indicator alerting you to the fact that a media size correction has been applied to your job, the post-treated media size always being accurately displayed in the Job Explorer to help you create your layouts, plus media size corrections can be added to your system as presets, which can then be applied on a per job basis. The media size correction feature is available for use with both the EFI ViewTech FabReview and the EFI Reggiani printers. Well, let's take a look at these and additional features in the actual 6.5 interface. I have already imported the test file ruler_1m.pdf into my system. But before I print it, I want to make sure all the settings are correct. And I'll begin by looking at the Output tab and taking a look at the Media Correction pane and the Media Size Correction section. I want to make sure that the correction for the width and length are both set at the default starting point of 100%. I want to make sure that this file isn't scaled when I output it to my printer. Now notice also that my default measurement system is set to inches, but this test file is subdivided into millimeters. So to make it easier to enter the information later on, I'm going to go to Edit, Measurement System, and change it to millimeters. Now my target length and width and actual length and width are both set to millimeters. I also want to go to the Layout section And under the layout options, make sure that scale page is set to do not scale. So now I will print this file and send it out for post-treatment, the same as I would for a production job. And when it comes back, measure the length and width. Now, assuming the job has come back and I've measured the length and width, and let's say that the length and width are actually 900 millimeters by 900 millimeters instead of 1,000. Well, all I need to do is change to 900 for the actual for the length and width, and the correction is automatically calculated. Notice it is 111.11%, so not necessarily the 10% you might think. Again, because it's taking the post-treatment into consideration, it knows what it's going to need to scale up so that when the shrinkage or the stretching takes place, it knows what correction to make. Once this is set, I can also save this as a preset to make it easier for any of the other operators to my system, and to also help prevent errors from happening. I can click on the little icon right here and select Save as Preset. Notice I already have several presets saved, and I can save this as cotton and hit Save. Now, anyone who selects the media correction cotton from the preset will have this correction automatically entered into the system. So let's see how this works with an actual job. I'm going to take this file that I've imported into my system. Now notice to begin with, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, that this file is 500 by 500 millimeters square. And also my media is 3,000 millimeters wide. If I go to the media size, you can see I have roll media 3,000 millimeters wide. If I go to the Layout tab and switch to the Step and Repeat pane, I'm going to select Fill Media Width and select Apply. And as you can see, I have 6 images now covering the width of the media. I've got no space set between the jobs, so 6 copies completely fills it left to right with no cropping. But this is before the shrinkage. So I'm going to go back to the Output pane, and I'm going to select my cotton preset, and go back to Layout, and notice, because the shrinkage has been applied, this last image is actually extending beyond the edge of the media. But all I have to do is click Apply, and that will be cropped off. The excess is cropped off, but if I zoom in, notice each image is still 500 millimeters square. So the interface is showing the post-treatment size of the image. If I scroll to the right, you can see the media is now approximately 2,700 millimeters wide. So the size of the media is also accurately displayed in the interface post-treatment. I have this little icon here, and if I mouse over it, you can see it shows that the size of the media is actually 2,699.99 millimeters wide. And if I go to the Output pane, the corrected media size is also shown here in this portion of the interface. So again, by applying a preset, it made sure that I didn't make any errors in entering the data, and equally important, the interface always accurately displays the size of the jobs and the size of the media post-treatment. Once your post-treatment processes have been applied, this is what you will get. So on the screen, what you see is what you will get automatically. This completes the technical overview of the new shrinkage correction feature. Thank you for your time.